Hello and welcome to my channel. I thought I'd share my pencils with you today and how I organise them and how I test them out and what colours I like, what pencils I like, blah 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 blah. Get the picture? Let me just show you. Over in the corner is where my pencils are kept, and you can see they're in boxes. Now these actually are two boxes from IKEA, the 1 and 2, and they stand on each other. And I do have to get a third box because you can see at the bottom there are still more sets that I haven't tested, tried and put in boxes. Hubby bless them, these boxes actually come with a front on them. They're little drawers, 6 little drawers in one, and he pulls the drawers out, he cuts the front out. On these, he's then put the front upwards to put them into more little compartments. But on my next set that I'm going to get, my next box, I want the fronts off, cut out, but I don't want small ones, I want some big sets. Because as you can see, for instance, my Faber-Castell felt tips take up 2 slots. Well, if I've only got a small amount, then I might as well put them in one big box. So that's the plan. How do I test them? Well, when I went to art classes, it was in the local school, 2008 perhaps. Could have been some time ago. I decided then to start to make an actual booklet up that I can put all my paints in, you see, and all my samples. So, yeah, me being me, I had to make it a cover. It's only a little hardback book, plain pages, that I've covered. So, then what I do, literally, you just grab your one set of the same make of pencil, draw them out, or, just colour them out so you've got a sample. I'll get there in a minute. Where they've got names on them, I've put names under them. But there are a lot of pencils that don't come with any names. They might come with a number. They might just be blank. Those were just blank. But I put up the top what they are and do my samples. And then on the end of the page, I've got tabs that tells me the make. Because if I'm thinking, okay, I want, what should we say, Derwent pencil, just for picking it out. That was handy. You go and find the Derwent tab, and there's some Derwent pencils, named, drawn, and all that sort of thing. If I want watercolour, it'll say that on there. If I want, just a normal pencil, that's on there. Specific tins are on there. And then I went into doing set colours. So that's almost sort of pinks. And it's you've got your main colour, but then you're adding white to get it lighter and lighter and lighter. Have a look. Did the same with greens. All different ways of making greens and what they are. Blues. Yellows. You're getting this. Mauves, purples. Orange. Brown didn't have much in at the moment. I've obviously not got really far with the browns. And then there's one there. Some greys, how to make greys and what have you, what different greys there are. And that one is on how to make greys, which was good. Lots in here. This one, this double sheet, I used an awful lot at art class. It was a colour palette for doing flowers. So that was my general palette for that. And that was very handy, that one. Watercolour ones, W.H. Smith, that's here in the UK. Palette of those, or a probably a tin of those. Doing some different things with colours. That one, it was like speckled ones. I was just trying out silly things, you know, like you put salt on and how does it go, and if you do it with a toothbrush and rub it off, that sort of thing. My Arteza ones, which I do use a lot in my Bible studies, in my Bible journaling, they're a good one in there. This is the latest box that I got, latest tin. They're called Black Widow, and they're actually a waxy coloured pencil. They don't smudge, but they really come out good. You know, sometimes when you're colouring in your Bibles and it looks a bit light and you think, how can I make that darker? Well, sometimes you would need to get a watercolour and put water on it. That might bring it up. You might need to do several layers on it. But this actual Black Widow box, these colours come out like that on the pages. They're really good, nice and bright. You'll see that coming up in, let's have a look, the third version of my colouring in the Big Bible. So that'll come up in that. We've got some Derwent watercolours. And you can use the watercolours wet or dry. You know, you don't have to have anything on there. Faber-Castell, again, no names, just the colours. And there are lots to keep going. I was just going to show Bible highlighters I've even got in there. These ones are the Studio Series Bible highlighters, the top. And the bottom ones were Majestic highlighters. They're more of a pencily grainy one. But these were waxy ones, and you can still, I can still feel wax on there. And it comes off on your fingers, but it doesn't mess up the Bibles. It doesn't bleed through, or, you know, they're good. Let me tell you, they're good. These are for writing. Now, coloured pens, obviously. These are the ones that I'm doing in the Write My Own Bible Out. No, sorry, yeah, Write the Bible Out fully. Of which I'm on Matthew. I've done Genesis and Exodus, and I'm doing Matthew next for a change. I think I'm up to about 20 in there. So that one will come up soon. It was just a challenge for me, just something I wanted to do. So I'm writing it all out. And then I've got plenty of spares ready for new tins. There you go. So that gives me great colouring. So I just get a Bible and I think, what colouring pencils shall I use today? I can either go to the book and choose something, or I can just go to the stand and choose something. As I say, I'm going to get another box and do some bigger holes for when I've got lots of the same type of pencil. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Bit different. You know me. Anyway, stay safe. Take care. Thumbs up's always good. Subscribing's even better. It's a free channel. I don't make any monies out of this. I just do it for the fun of it. And to share with you. So you take care. And I'll say bye-bye for now.